Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Inefficient, and today I want to show off a little circuit that I've discovered here beside me. Let's talk a little bit about what it does. Okay, so what you're looking at here is basically a threshold switch. So if anyone's familiar with the Create mod, then they'll be familiar with the block called the threshold switch that'll allow you to turn your farm off when you reach a certain level of fullness and turn it back on only when it reaches a certain level of emptiness. So this is a slightly less configurable version of that in vanilla Minecraft. And we can do it with just one comparator. So I've used these in the past, and I've actually used them quite a bit, but I've always used them with two comparators, one reading, say, the hopper, and another reading the actual container below it. But I discovered you can actually just do it with one comparator. So this is the smallest it can be, and in this setup here, if we fill up our hopper, it will turn the circuit off. And then as we take items, you'll notice the circuit stays off. And only when we take the absolute final items out does it come back on. So you can customize this a little bit. So if, let's just say we wanted to extend that out, maybe a couple of repeaters, throw in some blocks there, a couple more dust. Now it's going to do 15, 14, 13. So now our fill level is going to be just slightly less. So let's do 23 items would be the trigger there. So depending on the fill level or how full you want it to be before it turns off the farm, you can adjust that end of it. Unfortunately, the other end, it's not adjustable. So it'll always turn back on when this runs empty. From here is another way you can set it up, thinking about it with subtract mode. So we're running just a signal strength of 15, 14 down into the side of this, which just gives you the exact same effect. To extend it, you could just do the same thing, except for just being mindful not to turn it into a clock. But you can use this circuit in the exact same way, and the benefit of doing it like this is now we can tile them together infinitely. I mean, it's not the cleanest thing in the world, but it does tile together. 2 wide, AB tileable. AB tileable? This is 2 designs, but it's the same circuit. So for those of you wondering what are we going to do with this circuit, well, the reason I came up with it is essentially to only send out a minecart, let's say, to fill up some hoppers, like you see in the back option over there, so that it's only going out to start filling up the hoppers when they actually run empty, you know, your furnace acting as the buffer. Just so that the minecarts are running less. Or, in this case, a crafter. Say you want to craft up some sticks, but you don't want it to just instantly craft you more sticks because I took out 1 stack. I want it to let me use all of my sticks slowly over time, and then when I finally run out, turn the thing back on, craft me up some more sticks automatically. Well, it's basically the same thing for the micro farm, so you can see it's off right now. If we just go ahead and break all this, you'll see the circuit automatically kicks back on. Throw a double chest back down, help her along here. Stick this here, fills up, the farm turns itself on. And again, that allows you to come in now, and I can actively use some of this without having to worry about the farm automatically just turning itself back on and wasting all my bone meal just to keep a full chest that I'll never need a full chest all at once. So it's just a way to buffer your items a little bit better. Again, over here, same idea, just with bamboo or any fuel source in like a smelter array. So as this runs empty, it runs completely full, it'll finally turn this on and allow the items to come back and forth. It's filled back up again. That time apparently, but once it's filled back up again, it'll stop it. So the same circuit down here. On this side, it's just at the very bottom. Same thing with this one. It's reading off of this barrel here. You've got this circuit right at the bottom. All of these are pretty simple. All right, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and comment below with some ideas. I want to develop some more farms and factories around this concept. So comment. Let me know what you guys have in mind. Thanks so much, guys. See you in the next one.